Alright, hey everybody. Starting day 2 of the cleaning process. Checked the weather a couple of days ago, and it said that today would be sunny, like 81, and like no clouds, but as you can tell, that's not the case. It's been raining, and I don't think it looks like it's going to clear up anytime soon. It's about 1:25 on Friday. So, did a little research this morning, and then waiting for the rain to stop, but then it didn't. So, I'm just going to pop around to the Publix, pick up some more vinegar, and some sponges. And then we can continue. Okay, day 2 of cleaning. I managed to totally make myself look like a fool. And as you can see, I left that hatch open. And I suppose the wind blew the tarp over and rain got into it, which subsequently made the whole thing I cleaned last night fill up with rainwater. It's really not that bad of a deal. I just gotta empty it out again. It's already clean and all that, so empty it out, give it a wipe down, I guess. Woo! Learning lessons! Yeah! Okay. Oh, see? There we are. There's some confirmed suspicions. Let us, make a small observation. Behold, this is that. It's got water in it. You know where that's coming from? It's coming from my hatch. So, yeah, I reworked secure that hatch, also put a tarp over it, and look. I don't even know what this is here for. I have to find that out. Looks like it should be a storage area, but it's not. Good news is this hasn't filled up much more than yesterday. I think it's filled up a little bit, but that's probably because rainwater's coming in there, right where I cleaned. Go me! So anyway, then I'm going to, after I rework what I did, I'm going to go in there and do that part. I went to the store, bought more sponges, and more vinegar. $10. Not too bad. So, I'll get going on that, and see you guys in a minute. Okay, I finished the quarter berth back here on the starboard side. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's looking a lot better than what it was. There we go. That's looking real good. Floor's looking good. I found a couple leaks. There's one right about here. It's a little wet right now, and it kind of, there it is if you can see it. Water's coming in right there, and I guess it's coming from the cockpit. If you kind of see it, yeah, there you go. You get the glare off the sun, you can see it. So I guess it's coming off hey Shadow. I guess it's coming out of the cockpit somewhere. So I guess I'm gonna really have to try to keep that cockpit dry as much as I can. There's also a leak right in that thing right there. That's a little storage, side storage thing. Right there. That side storage thing, I think, is leaking down. It was full of water and it was dripping on me. So those are 2 leaks to be concerned with. But, again, not a hull breach and nothing major. So that's that. So I think now that those are done, what I'm going to do is do this right here, kind of right there, and then this. And then that kind of will take care of aft. And then I will move forward and work my way back. Alright, so day 2, we've got the 2 aft storage places slash quarter berth taken care of, and a couple more leaks found, but then again, nothing too serious. You know what? See these cracks? See that crack right there? And then those cracks. That's maybe what's leading to it. There may be a fault in the drain, or who knows where it's going. But yeah, it's coming out. Like I said, it's coming out right here. Coming out from underneath this thing. So we'll have to find a way to take care of that. But again, it's not very much water. It's not all that pressing. It kind of fills up and drains into here, but it does. I noticed it did spread across here. There's this nice little track which runs all the way down there, but then just kind of stops here, so it just fills with water and stays like that. Okay, I finished these aft bulkheads here, and I got under there, and I got this here. Not much big of a difference. It looks like this kind of grained material is conducive to. It's got a lot of crevices and cracks in it. I think that's how it's naturally made, and just seems to hold that dirt. That might be as good as I can get it looking right now. Not a big deal. We're going for a general clean. Like I said, it doesn't have to be spotless. It just needs to get all this mold out. I tried spraying bleach on this side, and I let it rest for a while I did the other side. Came back and wiped it off. Nothing happened. Smells bad. No good. So the bleach is out. No good. Okay, so all the way up until the end of the cockpit is now done. And then I'm going to start there and come back this way. Alright. Alright, it's about 5 o'clock here on Friday. 31st of January. And I guess I'm going to have to put an end to day 2 of the cleaning process. I got to go to work in an hour. Just to review, took care of this berth today. Looks nice. Man, it's really dark in there. I also took care of this side, which still looks dirty, but I did give it a once over, so it'll have to do for now. And a little bit down in there. And then I started from the front, began to work my way back. As you can see here, I've got the forward hatch open to let some light in. Also give me some much needed headroom while I was up here. I got the chain locker all taken care of. There's a big stain there from a weight that was the same weight that was here. That was brought on the boat. And there's this weird textured artistic something, I don't know, because down here is smooth fiberglass texture, smooth fiberglass up here. So it just holds the dirt more. You can tell where I stopped right there. And I also did the ceiling, and that's where I stopped on the ceiling. And yeah, it looks. I also did, all up in here. Which there was no water in there. There was a little bit from the hatch, but it wasn't. When I bought it, there wasn't a significant amount, which is good. I found a washer and a couple bolts and nuts that I don't know what they went to. They were in that little cubby. And there's still this thing, which is now sopping wet. So yeah, I'm gonna go to work, and if I feel like it afterwards, I'll keep working out here. Light is not an issue. I've got my little lamp. So I'd like to get the rest of this done up to the berth. Yeah, and I'd have to do the floor as well. But it's more spread out, so it'd be more surfaces rather than corners. Like, and up in here, all this and all that, and all that was good. This isn't as clean as I would like it. Maybe it'll never be as clean as I would like it to be, which is possible. But at least it is getting cleaner. Cleaner is good. Better, it's getting better, and better is on the way to good. So eventually it might look better. I read some things online about Catalina 22s and people living in them, and there was some people bitching about space and all that. And there honestly isn't a lot of space, but I think there's a lot I could do with this space. You know, so, you know, there's been a lot of options. But, anyway, I did find out, however, that I do believe this berth, I guess it would start, you know, here's where the toilet kind of seat would be. This berth all along here, and I would assume you put your feet over there and the head and the pillows over here. But when I was getting into here and lying down, I realized that it is technically long enough for me to sleep in. So I know I'm putting myself in backwards here. Alright, so here's my head. I don't know how much of this you can see. Here's where it stops. Here's my head. And I'm laying. And look, my feet are exactly a few inches from the end. If you notice, they go up to the pole. So this would technically comfortably hold me, facing one way or the other. And if it's comfortable enough, might be able to fit another person. That's if, you know, you don't mind squeezing in. We're outside of the forward hatch here. Here's a spot that I worked on today just to see what it would look like. A lot of this reddish, kind of mildewy whatever on the, you can obviously tell there's green mildew here, but there's also this red kind, which I'm finding everywhere on this deck. But yeah, just a little rub down with vinegar got that off. And you can kind of tell this patch right here that I also scrubbed. This looks a little better. And then there's that spot right there I also scrubbed. See, there's more of that red stuff. And just a minute doing that, got it right off. So it would appear that just more scrubbing seems to be doing plenty of good. And yeah, so that's I guess that'll conclude day 2 for right now. I might do some more later after work. I am going to be training this guy to help me close, so that might expedite the process, but I still don't imagine I'll get out of there until 12-ish anyway, like I usually do, because you have to wait for the movies to get out and all that. But yeah, progress is coming along, and I'm pretty happy with how things are going. I'm going to put the tarp back on just in case it rains again. Alright, so day 2 possibly complete.